Nice. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Tamragth. Of course, I meant to say Tamraght. Yeah, we just live here. Maybe you have seen my apartment video. You know my family. We gave our son a good old trim on the hairs. He doesn't want to show now. He wanted very short hair for once, and now he's got it. Now he doesn't want to show. It doesn't matter. Anyway, see, yeah, we live here right at the edge of the city of the town, right? So, and I want to show you actually, yeah, the beach. That's what I want to show you. So, let's go take a little walk down the beach, all right? See, here's the desert. There's a dog, a desert dog. I think they're friendly. Dogs are quite friendly here. They're very, in Morocco. They're actually quite shy and afraid. I think maybe dogs are not that popular here. I mean, cats are very popular here. People love cats, but this is something that has to do with Islam, with the religion actually. In all the Muslim countries, cats are treated a lot better than dogs, I would say. I mean, don't take it the wrong way, but it's that's what I noticed. Also Pakistan, also Malaysia, also Egypt. It was all about cats and not so much about dogs, because I think dogs are not considered to be like the best animals, but cats, I think even the Prophet Muhammad did like cats a lot. Anyway, but let's not have a discussion about cats and dogs, all right? But let's go down to the beach, I think it's called the White Beach. See, this is also a residence. There are lots of residences, you know, like these big housing communities being built along the beach. Yesterday we went to, Taghazout, right? And we walked the way back, which is quite cool because it has a long beach walk, you know. That's like, it's almost 6 kilometers, so it was a pretty tough walk, but it was at the same time it was very good. It was very beautiful actually. Also, it was somewhat futuristic, you know. I mean, seriously, I know there's lots of countries that lie on the sea, and they have similar, you know, like living communities. But here in Morocco, in this area, maybe even other areas in Morocco too. But I'm just, you know, we're here now, so I'm talking about this area is, you know, somehow futuristic, you know, dystopian, utopian, whatever you want to call it. So it's kind of cool, but it's not. Yeah, you feel like in a science fiction movie, really. At least I did. Down to the beach is not very far. I kind of like the village. Well, of course, the outside of the village is a bit. It's not the cleanest of. Don't take this as a you know what the village looks like. You know, I'll show you the rest of the village. Yeah, this Tamragth is less touristy than Taghazout, right? But also it's, you know, quite popular amongst surfers, and you know, it has also, you know, these tourist restaurants and all. But I may have shown you in the other video. But anyway, so I'm babbling. Let's go down to the beach. This is one of the tourist restaurants in town, which is slightly elevated prices, but you know, it also looks kind of cool. This is called Le Palmier Bleu. I don't know. It might be quite popular, but it's not really. It is directed towards foreign tourists, because we're in a foreign tourist place. I mean, they're not only foreign tourists, they're also Moroccan tourists, of course. Come on, whatever I say, I'm getting it wrong, right? What I mean to say is that there are not so many local places really, like, you know, that have this Moroccan feel about it. You know, that's the only thing I want to say. And there's the White Beach Taghazout, which is probably further. I'm not even sure what this is called, if this is just Taghazout Beach or the White Beach or whatever. Let's go to the closest beach that we have. You know, basically our town beach, right? So nice, huh? Like always, the palm trees, the same here. I'm liking it. It's kind of like a public square, but also it's kind of like has a futuristic feel to it, like these benches, you know. And that's where actually one of one of these housing communities starts, you know, which is, I'm not even sure if this, if I think people live there. I don't think, or maybe is it a tourist accommodation, but it goes a long ways. Maybe I'll show you a little bit, but you know, of course, yeah, I'm not here to film these thingies. Parking lots here, empty parking lots. Of course, now actually for surfers, it's high season, but of course the country is locked, and right now there are not so many tourists. The date palms, huh? Are these dates hanging down? I'm not even sure. Oh, they'll become dates now. They're too small, but I'm not even sure if it's actually dates, because I don't know much about palm trees really, except for the ones have coconuts, and then there's some that have dates, right? And some are used for oil. Anyway, so let's go through this gated pathway. Usually there's someone standing there, but not now. He was about to come open. He'll come and open for my family. See? Yeah, this is all, I don't know how long, this is a long way. And then there's another one under, which is being built. So I think this place here is getting more and more popular, you know. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know. That's the problem. I don't know that. I'll show you the boardwalk a little bit, so maybe then you know what I mean. If you think about Morocco, the Moroccan coast, and then you'll look at these very modern buildings. I don't even know if you get it with this camera, you know. But it's very modern, you know. That, and it would be modern anywhere in the world. I mean, also in the West, it's not that it's like modern for Morocco. It's just modern, you know. And I know they have housing communities like that in other countries as well, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I actually like it or not. Although it looks cool. I mean, isn't that futuristic, utopian? You know, I feel like in Gattaca or in Equilibrium, you know, one of these movies. There's something happening here. Or it's just me. It's old Moonshine who has gone mad with his imagination, his fantasies, you know, screwing up his brain work. I'm not sure. You let me know. But for me, this is the most, actually let's call it, this is the most futuristic beach I've ever seen. And also, I mean, yeah, of course there's something is hanging there. Would be a shirt, so it looks like that nobody's staying there and these houses are all empty, but I don't think they are. And check it out, here we'll come down to the beach, which is quite beautiful actually, you know, in a very futuristic way, right? What do we have here? Oh, there's a broken palm tree. Oh, how sad. Anyway, it's quite cool, huh? Ah, wow. Ah, this is beautiful. Actually, in the tide is up quite high, which is, you know, yesterday when we were here, it was even wider sand beach. Although it's actually quite wide, right? Well, if you would call it that. Also a toilet, you know, a clean toilet. You probably have to pay to get in, which also I haven't seen so many in Morocco, but I don't know. I mean, now we've been traveling along the coast, so I haven't seen this kind of beach. And here, see again, here they're building another living community, you know, kind of like, you know, really like it's spreading down south, you know, spreading the futuristic communities of Morocco, something like that, I'd say. See, it goes quite far down there. Maybe we'll go take a look, You know, even only this community here goes, and let's take a wild guess, 300 meters down there, and there'll be another one and another one. Well, let's go down the beach to the futuristic beach, right? I see, and you have this boardwalk here. It goes all the way to Taghazout down there, which, yeah, it does look like 5 kilometers or 6 kilometers, right? But it's doable. See, but someone must be living here. Yeah, there's someone in there. It actually looks like a maid. But I wonder if these are holiday, vacation rentals, or if people actually live here. If you know, please let me know. It's actually quite cool, huh? Which, you know, these I mean, definitely the ground floor apartments have, you know, you have their own garden, your own palm trees, you know, you have ferns and all kinds of plants, you know. It's kind of cool, you know, in a very futuristic way. See, it's all nicely done. I mean, I don't mean that in a derogative way, right, when I say futuristic, but it kind of is, isn't it? But I'm not gonna go too far. I just want to go down the beach, actually. But I just want you to understand what I mean. That this is kind of like cool, right? And in a strange way. See, even the trash can here. It kind of looks futuristic, right? And it has bags inside, you know? Bags! And in there, you're planting all kinds of things. So there must be hundreds of people must be working for them. Gardeners, cleaners, you know, whatnot. See there? There's another community in the middle. So if you walk here, you'll be walking. If you want to walk to Taghazout, you'll probably walk in an hour or an hour and a half even. But it's a good walk. See? But let's go down to the beach. I have to go back. There are only certain spaces, you know, which have a path down to the beach. Also, yesterday there were not so many people, but a few walkers, and then there's a couple of guys, or a few times, you know, guys moving along this long beach walk, which you never have to leave. You can always, you know, be on that kind of a beach walk. They have these, you know, modern scooters. That make no sounds, you know. Also very futuristic, right? And then here again, I like it. Oh, it's nice. What a nice beach. A trash can, but not only trash can. Here they have for recycling stuff, you know, glasses, cans, paper. Here is organic stuff, which has a plastic bottle in it, and this is regular trash. Huh? It's quite futuristic. I'm liking it. But where's my family? Have they been kidnapped by aliens? Not sure. And further down there. Alright, really, I must say, it's quite cool here. It's a nice, long beach. Wow. Wow, it's very cool, actually. Alright. That is it. Some futuristic kids there on their futuristic bicycles. Ah, there's my family in the dry sand. Of course, unfortunately, we're not the only ones, you know, walking through here. Apparently there's some horses ran through here this morning. This as well. It's still a bit hazy, but actually I like this. You know, you could be in some futuristic movie, right? Or just in a beach movie. Okay, I'm not gonna say futuristic anymore in that video, as I promise. Yeah, see, they're dividing garbage here. Very progressive. Says beach buggies came through here as well. But still, what an exceptionally beautiful beach here. I mean, it is indeed quite a privilege being here. Although this is still kind of strange for me. You know, this very modern place. But here we have seagulls. And how close can we get to them without them taking off? I assure you guys, none of these animals are being harmed. But I just want to see how close I can get. I like these seagulls, actually. They're funny birds. Kind of look like chickens in a way, but different kinds of chickens, of course. Nah, they don't look like chickens. Ah, see, now they're leaving me. They're leaving old Moonshine. Alright, let's go. I'm wearing shorts. I didn't bring bathing trunks. But yeah, I'm not gonna. It's not that cold, but it's also not that warm. I'm used to warm sea. Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's winter, and also this is not like the warmest of waters. This is not like, you know, like in Southeast Asia or in India or, you know, any other places. I mean, still okay. I could go inside without a wetsuit, mind you, but yeah, I don't want to freeze. But yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, you go swimming in a lake in Switzerland, it'll be worse, right? I mean, depends which lake, really. But nice, I like it. Anyway, guys, yeah, maybe we should go check out that rock over there. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, guys. Party pooper. Hey. Ah, it's cool. Huh? I like it here. Oh, wow. This is what's it called? What's this called? No touching.
I don't know the name in English. Medusa.
It's a jellyfish. Jellyfish.
Yes.
Ah, jellyfish.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like it? Yeah, it is.
Does it have eggs?
I don't know. Yeah,
Oh.
probably.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a lot of.
Oh, it's heavy.
Very heavy. There's another one there.
All right, further down there.
Yeah.
All right, good luck with that.
Goodbye. Thank
All right. All right, jellyfish, big jellyfish. But you don't see so many. I wonder if you know, if there's like some kind of like expensive, all-inclusive, you know? I mean, these guys, they're tourists, right? I don't know. The country's locked down. I mean, regular tourists would have left, right? I don't know. Didn't want to engage in too long a conversation because, you know, nobody wearing enough clothes. Maybe I spent too much time in Pakistan and I'm very humble now. I don't know. This is a cool thing. This is my jet ski. Is that a wave runner, a jet ski, or how do you call that? That's quite a thing, huh? Wow. Yeah, maybe it belongs to those guys. They're not poor people, I think. Let's just go and check out that rock. That's like the only rock here on the beach, on the whole large beach. Huh? Ah, cool, huh? What a weird place. Hey, welcome to Morocco's weirdest place, weirdest beach. I mean, if you find this weird, I know I do. See, there's more housing communities, but this one is still being built. And then further down, you have yeah, I think it's, what is a Hyatt? I think it's a Hyatt Hotel, or is it Hyatt? Something, or Regent Hyatt, yeah. It was a huge complex, so this is definitely some kind of a tourist accommodation. I'm not sure about these ones here, if the people live here permanently, or if this is a holiday house. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's look at this a little bit, which is kind of cool, huh? Yeah. Wow. Of a cave with all the seashells. And what is that? I don't know. Wow. I like it. Small ones here, they're growing, you know, they're turning into moule, probably, I don't know. Or these are moule, what they call in French moule. See these red things here, I don't know what they are. Oh, lots of water coming. After wading around in it a little bit, you don't feel so cold anymore. I still don't want to. I don't want to go in for a swim. All right, walk through here. See the other side. See on the other side, guys. Whoa! Oh, that's quite. Oh, that's quite deep. Yeah, it's cool, that rock. I like it. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna bore you much longer. What an amazing beach. It really is. Yeah, I'm not gonna climb it. Barefoot. Guys, that was me. That's it for me today. Gonna play with my kids a little bit. Yeah. And welcome to this place, which is extraordinary, I think. In many ways. In many ways, futuristic. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Slema.